All right, Capricorn, peace and love. It's your boy MultiMahdiTV. We're gonna get into a quick line. We think I'm gonna cut the lights on because it's that type of mode. You know, it's about to be. This storm is coming though. You can feel that shit. You can feel that shit. Yeah. It's nice now, but that shit creeping up. So, pull up some ginger ale for that. I might do a little marathon. Honestly, I'm really in here thinking about listening to my catalog, seeing what song I want to invest in. Cause right now it's like a dilemma. I won't even get into that when it comes to like making new music, cause I'm in here, man. But I'm in a music mode though, so I'm starting to look at New York a little different. Cause when I get in artist mode, I look at everything like it could be a video set. So I'll be looking around when I'm walking and shit. You know what I mean? Now, you know, I pay attention, even though I pay attention to women in New York, I pay attention even more because I might be looking for like like New York full of beautiful women. So I might be looking for one to put in one of my music videos. So New York got a lot of scenery, but I'm thinking it might be time to go sexy though. Everybody gangster, everybody rapping right now. I sing and I rap. Which one do I want to showcase? Probably I should probably sing on niggas. Yeah. BB, peace and love. And I might have to give in to my belief and then and put it out on the streaming sites because I'm starting to see a little math with that might make sense in the long haul. A little math like that, a little math like that might make sense. I think they might pay more now for a stream. But I think in fact, let me see if I got these songs if I could play this in. I think this might be one of the ones. Hold on, y'all, 1 minute. Hold up, y'all, we back, y'all. Hold up, y'all, we back, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. We back. I had to go find the song. Check this out. Is this it right here? Let's see. Let's see. Burning like a flame. Tonight I wanna love you. I take away your pain. Tonight I wanna make love all night. Tonight I wanna make love. You know if it's alright, I'll make it alright. Tonight I wanna make love all night. Tonight I wanna make love. So all you breathe tonight. Tonight I'm in the mood. Make love to you.
So Rain, infinite love, peace and love. Rain, I need you to do me a favor, right? I need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna set it right now. I'm looking at my back catalog, right? Rain, infinite love is like I'm talking directly to you, right? I'm looking at my back catalog, right? The minute I move into my spot, which is real soon, I'm knocking out. It's like gonna be like a big ass kid. That's all I'm saying. But I got all my music bottled up inside of me because I really couldn't like make music since I've been ahead. It kind of felt like a jail in a way, but I look at it in a positive way because I was able to save all my money up. Um, I actually get the help that I needed. As far as like with my identity being stolen and apartments and houses and shit like that. So and I knew that I needed to get the fuck out of the city that I was in. I had to get the fuck out of the city, and I always loved New York. So whichever way I had to get to New York and stabilize myself, so be it. But it has affected like my music, right? And a lot of people that put me in these situations, they probably be happy like, uh, 'cause they're so scared of me being successful. They hate on anything that'll put me in the spotlight. If I make music, they put me in the spotlight. They hate on that shit. If I got a psychic medium channel and they put me in the spotlight, they hate on that shit, right? So I'm gonna play this song, Man Infinite Love, right? Right? She said, I remember when you was in the old house. I know you're gonna rock it, right? Definitely. Oh, I mean, the ideas I got that I'm gonna do just being in the house, the way how I'm gonna set it up, it's gonna be like some 2049, 2060 shit with the technology. Like it's gonna be even the Tablet channel. I told you I'm gonna have it where, like, we'll be talking face to face. You know, I'm gonna have it like on a where everybody I could click on everybody. Like I'm gonna have that shit set up. I'm gonna figure out the technology on it. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be dope. So I'm patient. It's coming. You know, and I would share more news, but I gotta learn to stop sharing news. You know, and I feel like it'd be so many motherfuckers playing on a nigga downfall. I actually could be slowing up something that's coming from me just by speaking about it in front of people that's not happy about it. So, you know. Let me play this back one more time. Let me know, Rain Infinite Love. I think I'm about to write a video treatment and shoot a music video and bet on myself. But I'm thinking about this song though. You let me know. Here it go. This song is called Tonight. Here we go.
last hour. Baby, I could go for hours. Baby, I could go for hours. Get to now, let's.
Okay. Wayne Infinite Love said, yes, if you sing that to me in person, I'll melt. Capricorn shit, I love R&B. Okay. Somebody gonna make a baby off this, and it come on. All right, so Infinite Love. I need to pick a song, right? Right? So I need to, right now, like, it's funny because musically I got songs like for every genre type shit, right? Especially hip hop, right? But right now it's like, if I need a miracle to and I'm a magical being, magical shit happen around, right? I just had to answer and say that I want it. It's a lot of years I went back and forth, like if I really wanted that type of spotlight on me like that. But I said, yeah, the best revenge is success, right? So I said, motherfuckers say you washed up, you're older now, you don't got a chance, you can't make it. But every now and then, every couple of months, I wind up going viral on Instagram, on TikTok. I wind up making it on somebody's news, somebody's newspaper, right? So I know if I want to make a big splash, I know that I can, right? You just need the right record. If you got the talent and you got the vision, you need the right song. Some people go with the wrong song. Like, and then you competing, if you're an independent artist, you competing with motherfuckers that's spending like $200,000 on their videos, you know? When Infinite Love said age don't matter, you got this, I believe in, you time is an illusion. I love that. So poetic with it. So like path number 3 with it. I like it. I'm smiling. Okay. So is that a yes? You think I should? Cause what I'm gonna do is during this snowstorm, I'm gonna take advantage of that. Cause I ran into a videographer crew that's dope as shit, and they pretty much was like, "Yo, I shoot your videos for free, Mota," and I'm like, "Nah, I definitely ain't letting you do that for free." So I set a certain price, and they agreed. So I'm like, "All right." So now it's time to let's see if we could mastermind this and do some numbers. Pop up out of the blue. They think I popped up out of the blue. They don't know I've been making music forever though. But I believe that it can happen. You know what I mean? I believe it can happen. It gotta be right and it gotta be creative. People say that music videos don't matter no more, but I think it do though. I think the song matter and the music video matter. I think that's the shit that stay forever is the song and the music video. So I think, you got to stand out. Like Michael Jackson found a way to stand out in his music videos. You know, Michael Jackson found a way to stand out in his videos. And for some reason, I never got to explore that side of like the videographer side for like a lot of my songs. So now it's time to do that because, I own all my publishing. And that's the way to leave generational wealth to my kids too. You see, motherfuckers is like I got millions of songs, so it's like all it take is one. I don't give a fuck. It take one. You got one, and motherfuckers say that you don't got one, and you hit a nigga with a 2. Oh, and you hit a nigga with a 3. You fuck around, make it to a 4 or a 5. You just gotta be able to hit them back to back, and it's like. Almost like nowadays, albums don't even matter. Motherfuckers is making millions of dollars off singles. So you could, you know what I mean? If you got the gift to be able to drop back-to-back singles, you can win. And you can win real fast. That's just how I feel. But shout out to all the recording artists, the creative people in the creative field out there. Rain Infinite Love said, I saw one of your videos. It was fire. You got it You're very creative. It's gonna be beautiful because it's so beautiful. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right. But it's like, you know, that sometimes I'm twisted in myself because it's like I'm a Gemini or some shit. Cause it's like I'm half singer, I'm half rapper. It's like I do both of them equally, and I love both of them the same, and both of them motherfuckers is a part of me. It's like a nigga that'll rip your ass in a battle or make hip hop songs, and a nigga make R&B records like that. So it's like I always gotta like balance that shit. Imagine having like fucking DMX and Tupac and fucking R. Kelly and you and Stevie Wonder like at the same time. Pause all of that shit because that shit sound crazy, but you know what I mean. Talking about them type of influences, you know. Capricorn, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. Let's tap into the future, right? Let's tap into the future, baby. Spirit guides, angels of the white light. It's kind of beautiful outside, but I know that it's a storm coming. I don't want to sniff too much. My nose was itching, but you know, the haters would be like he on something. I'm gonna do it so big that they gonna think it's homecoming. Jimmy said, sending tons of love and light to you and your viewers. Peace and love. I send that love back. All right. If I made a video, and I ain't just gonna do no average video, that shit, my videos are gonna be known to be creative. I'm telling y'all that shit now. It's gonna be like, cause I'm getting older, so I want to take it. I'm just letting you know, I want to take it to the. I want to take it to the music. I want to sign other people. You know, make sure they making hits. You know, and I want to take it. Then I'm gonna take it to like to the books and in the movies. You know what I mean? That's what I want to. Take it to the music, books, movie. Or the music. It don't got to be in that order, though. You know? And I like clothes. I like clothing, too. So I like making clothes and shit. So what does the show me the future? If I put this video out, what will be the results of this video in the next 10 years? How much money will it make? Show me the next 10 years. Let's skip a whole decade. That's what I'm talking about. 10 years. 8 wands. Forward movement. That's communication. Forward movement. 8 of wands. Okay. Forward movement. That's communication. We talking about music. 8 of wands. Okay. Knight of swords. Somebody angry. Somebody angry. Why? Somebody want to cut off my music. Somebody angry want to stop the community. Look at this shit. Would you see this right here for the love? Goddamn. You see that? That's radio waves. That's like music. If you're looking at it, how I'm looking at it. Knight of swords. That's somebody angry. That's somebody like, this too loud. Somebody want to see this person right here. They want to cut this shit off. Who is that? Why they want to cut that shit off? The King of Cups. See, that's the King of Cups on the platform. That's me singing on the platform. 4 and 8 equal 12. 12 break down to 3. 3 represent communication, right? And then somebody angry right here. That's me singing that song on the platform. I said, where would it be until you Knight of Swords? This deal with communication. Somebody angry. Okay. That's the song right there. See, that's somebody singing. That's emotional on the platform. That's radio waves. 4 and 8. King turning to 4. Queens turning to 3. 4 plus 8 equal 12. 12 break down to 3. 3 is communication. That's music right there. But somebody angry. See, now we got to make sure why somebody angry. Somebody could be like, it could be with the production. Gotta, when it comes to music, you gotta look out for like lawsuits and shit like that. Somebody angry. And swords represent communication. Somebody could be angry. Why they angry? Okay. They angry what? Somebody earth angel. Earth angel, Sagittarius energy. I'm still breaking down this Sagittarius energy. Right? Earth angel. Now the earth angel and love, earth angel, being romantic, spiritual, and real romantic. So why somebody angry? The Wheel of Fortune, look. That shit gonna work. They go to where? It's the Wheel of Fortune right there. I said in 10 years, they go to money. Knight of Cups, that's real romantic. That's somebody spiritual. They go to money right there. They go to music right there. Almost like healing type of music. Get it? That's like healing. Earth Angel, real spiritual. Knight of Cups is real romantic. Spiritual, romantic. The Wheel of Fortune. King of Cups. That's somebody older. The king, though. Mostly balanced. Eight of Wands. Communicating. Look at that. 12. Yeah, people stuck watching you. 12 will break down to 3. We could break down all these numbers if I wanted to. 4 and 8 equal 12. 12 is like being stuck. That's people stuck watching you. 12 will break down to 3. 3 is because the way you communicating, right? Then I break this down, right? What numbers we got over here? 14. We got the number 14. We got the number 10. 24. Break down to 6. 6 break down to really like Gemini harmony. Harmony 6. And the Knight of Cups, that's a romantic. That's the lovers. Men and women love this song. This is a song that men and women will love. So this is a great song to invest in my future because it's gonna hit the wheel. See, people don't think about music like investments like that, but they are though. You know, motherfuckers are selling their catalogs 500, 600 million, 700 million. If you own the rights to your shit, that's like owning property. Because if you make your music, you own the master to your music. How do you own the master to your music? You got your own recording studio. You got your own recording studio. That file that where you recorded that at, all of that is your master. You already own your master. You got the original recording of your masters. You know? When you sign to a label, sometimes they put you in a big studio and they had an engineer. You just be going in there, but you don't own the files. That shit whack. I own all my shit. You know what I mean? That's one thing that never sat right with me. You don't own and I've been on like 2 record deals. So it never sat right with me and never went all the way through. One of them, that record deal, was the same, I don't know if it was Columbia at the time. It's the same record label that Maxwell was signed to. And they showed me the contract. The contract was like, I was happy to be there. You know? You really a lot of that shit is really like a fake life. You gotta get the type of deal where they respect you. You know? And how they really respect you, you gotta fucking write a song for somebody else. You know? And that's what I was in the game. Writing songs for other people. That's how I started, me and Neo. But I never could fit in with the group, so I never could play the game. You know? I guess I could blame myself. But the production team at the time, they're coming in, say, we like this song, we're going to shop this to Beyonce, we're going to shop this to Christina Aguilera or Christina Milian, right? But they'll change the word it to the. Then they change the word it to the. Then they say, now their name is on the publishing. It's like, and I see them doing that when I was young. And I'm like, yo, I ain't with that shit, bro. Like, that shit is cool like how it is, you know what I mean? Like, but if I wouldn't knew, if I wasn't, I ain't gonna say I had a bad attitude. I just, my spirit always felt funny about record labels. It just looked like somebody owned you. Cause it's like once you sign a record deal, it be shit in your contract where you can't even say, you can't really say what you want to say. And I believe an artist is like should be like the freest motherfuckers on the planet. You should be able to say what you see and say what you feel when you're an artist in the world. You know, everybody might not agree with you because you're an artist. You know, but that's the side note though. They go fame. They go fame and fortune too. It'll bring fame. This gonna bring fame and fortune. Cause I told you something about. I feel like that's kind of true. Something about this chart that I saw that it's 13 zodiac signs and the house has been switched around, and it's right there in that fourth house. They call it like the solstice. Um, so it's like 13 zodiac signs, and this new chart. It's like it's a new old chart, and then it's like a new chart. The way how the planets align, it's like Capricorn moved to Sagittarius. So a lot of us turned into like a Sagittarius, and then I already got Sagittarius in my fourth and my ninth house. So not saying it's gonna stay like that for long, but you got to know how to use your birth chart. If you know something about Sagittarius, Sagittarius is lucky than a motherfucker, right? Sagittarius is lucky. They ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of like nice shit, but I already got Sagittarius in my fourth and my ninth house, so I already like nice shit. Like we like nice shit. We like nice fabrics. We like that like that type of shit. You know what I mean? That's Sagittarius energy. You know what I mean? Um, but it's very abundant type energy, very prestigious, very knowledgeable type energy too. You know? So a sexy type energy too. It's a it's a sexy type energy too. So I'm gonna have fun with this energy. I'm just saying it. I can feel it too. I'm gonna have fun with it too. But somebody angry though. So it'll be success and all of this type of shit. But it's one motherfucker right here. Who is this motherfucker that's so mad? Look, it's a group of people. Didn't I tell you? It's a group of people. They angry. A group of people. That's competition. It's about a group of people. So a group of people, what? Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Heartbroken. A group of people. A group of people. Heartbroken. Sorrow. Argument. So a group of people want to argue. Oh. Why they want to argue? King of Pentacles. They all going to try to argue with the King of Pentacles. Because now you rich. Now I'm rich. Now they argue. Look at these group of people. I told you somebody angry. Look at these motherfuckers. Somebody going to try to act like they wrote it. That might be, because what could you do with a song? Somebody going to act like they wrote it. Somebody going to try to say that they wrote it, or somebody going to try to say some shit like that. Group of people gonna be mad. Why? King of Pentacles. Because then I'm wealthy. So they go wealth. That's the wealth. Let's see how my life look when I'm wealthy. You know, you gotta be able to look into the future. Show me this wealth. Show me how life look when I'm wealthy. Anything, let's see if anything changed when the money changed. Three of Wands. I said, let's look at if anything changed, look how I look when the money changed. Okay? Making movement. Plans come at you. Let's see, the Three of Wands. High Priestess. Okay. There's something about seeing what's going to happen. We looking into to see what we seeing what's going to happen. You see, they both like seeing, right? What's going to happen? Oh. Four Cups. Somebody gonna feel like they should have believed, but they didn't. Somebody gonna feel like they should have believed, but they didn't. Cancer energy. Cancer by Scorpio energy. Family, friends. Somebody gonna feel like they should have believed, but they didn't. Tell me more. Tell me more. Hold on. Six of Pentacles. That's having enough money to give to other people. Being gifted. Taurus energy. What about it? I'm really looking into the future and I can feel it. Walking away. Money. Emotionally walking away. A group of people. Somebody, it's something about somebody paid somebody. A group of people paid somebody to walk away. A group of people paid somebody to be single and walk away. Somebody could be Aquarius, or a group of people paid somebody to walk away. So a group of people paid somebody to walk away from me. What the fuck that got to do? I've been through that. A group of people paying like somebody like to betray you that you with. Well, I'm kind of single now. What about a group of people be paying somebody to betray me and walk away? What about it? What about it? Why are we talking about that? The star? The star? Oh, you shining now. The star? What about the star? Two of Cups? Oh, niggas love you now. Niggas love you now. Motherfuckers gonna be coming to confessing they love. These people pay me. They pay me to walk away from you. I never did nothing like that to you. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Want a new beginning. They gonna be happy. They gonna be on my. I'm like, I love you so much. I said, never do that to you. I should have knew you was gonna be. I knew you was gonna be somebody. And you could just lend me $40,000. I should have knew. I should have never did that to you. Who the fuck talk like that? I should have never did that to you. And what you gonna be doing? Oh, that's me. What I'm gonna be doing? Look, I'm all in the look. I'm really in the future. Like, this is fake love right here. Look, what am I gonna be doing? Let's see if I'm gonna fall for it. Let me see. What am I gonna be doing? Let's see what the cards say. Act like I ain't talking to the universe. What am I gonna be doing? Oh, love, Gemini energy. Look, all that love, Gemini energy. What about it? What about it? What about it? What about it? The lovers was stuck. Lovers stuck. 18. The moon Cancer. Lovers stuck. People that supposed to love me or said they love me, they're gonna be stuck. 12, 18. The moon. They're gonna turn to enemies. They're gonna turn to enemies. Why they gonna turn to enemies? Because of success. Success gonna turn these motherfuckers to enemies. So the more successful I get, they already enemies off a little bit of fame. Imagine if I put some shit out that, fuck, it's a big ass fucking planet. It's a big ass planet. We run the motherfucking planet anyway. That's at least is how I feel. I don't know how you feel, but I feel like the planet belongs to us anyway. So, it's bigger than America. I want my music to play all around the fucking planet. Because we kings and queens and we stomping hard on this motherfucking ground while we're alive in human form, baby. I'm woke. I know who the fuck I am, baby. You know? I feel like I could shake the fucking world up like the dinosaurs, baby. I feel like I could do it. But success gonna turn these lovers to enemies. Somebody could be born July 18th. Success gonna turn these people to enemies. Somebody could be born. It's funny, I got an ex that was born July 18th. I got an ex that was born, oh, my ex gonna come back. She gonna love me now. Tell me you love me now. I think that's the one that set me up and tried to kill me. I can't prove it. Let's check on her, girl. Let's check on her. Show me she born July 18th too. Cancer. You know what's fucked up? I would have married that girl. She was like real amazing to me. You know? And she was a motherfucking witch. In disguise. Yeah. You know what's funny? The first time we worked together for a couple of years before we actually dated each other. And one Halloween, she walked past me in the school and shit. And she said, I said, what are you supposed to be? She said, I'm a witch. And when she said I was a witch, something in my soul was like, yo, she not fucking playing. She a fucking witch. But I ignored that shit. And I found out later that she could have been a witch. Or somebody, her mother was a witch. Or somebody was a witch. Yeah, look, ran for the love. Look. I don't want to speak her business like that. Ran for the love. This girl had a master's degree. She was talented. She was funny. Right? Right? She only had one child. Right? But that last comment that you made, she broke down and told me that she slept with the whole community. I'm like, okay, and you're gonna tell me, all right. You know, it'll never work, women, if you don't know. When women sleep with a lot of people, that's why she always bouncing from relationship to relationship. Nothing never sticks because her ability to be able to pair bond has been broken. The more niggas you sleep with, the more you're gonna be single and you're gonna be bouncing from relationship. You ain't gonna know how to be with one person. That's why you're not meant to be like women ain't meant to be sleeping with everybody. That's why y'all like turning into dudes. I'm just saying women turning into dudes. But that don't work out when you old and fucking lonely and bitter. When you paying all the bills and that shit don't work out. You don't want to be the man, you want to be the woman. Right? Jamie said, I'm celibate. I hear you. But I definitely believe in sex. I think sex is beautiful. I think sex is wonderful. But I believe in safe sex. Whichever way you call safe sex, I believe that's what it is. Like if you're using condoms because you really don't know a person, but I believe anybody that you sleep with, I think the first thing you should do is ask for paperwork. Like while y'all talking on the phone and y'all talking about dating, and even if y'all talking about having sex, yeah, and then you slide that in there. When the last time you been to the doctor though? You know? Oh, you got like you been to the doctor? Well, it's been like a couple of so before we have, let's just meet each other with our paperwork, like usually up to date paperwork, and see what's going on. And then we'll move from there. We could look and see that look good, that look good. Okay, I can see that you had trigger emotions back in the 90s, but but I feel like condoms is safe sex, and I feel like paperwork, you still can't be 100% safe with paperwork because somebody could not have some shit that didn't show up, but at least you did that much. Because nowadays, motherfuckers just looking at motherfuckers and fucking motherfuckers. That's the most dangerous shit ever. Like I wish nuts, orgasm lasted that long for me to do some dumb shit like that. Like I was young, but I'm grown now, and I'm buried too many motherfuckers from diseases for me to be doing that shit. I don't give a fuck a bitch like a Beyonce. I don't give a bitch that bitch look like my fiance. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Least you could do. Hey, yeah, oh yeah, you talking nasty on the phone, you doing all that, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that sounds good. And then, at least if you did that and you got paperwork, then you could kind of like be nasty, like, cause I'm the Capricorns, we nasty, you know what I mean? I'm nasty, I like to go downtown, I like to do nasty. I'm nasty, right? But I'm not nasty with everybody, you know what I mean? But you could, like, when you don't know somebody, you having sex with somebody you don't know, you'll be scared to kiss a motherfucker. Like, for the real Capricorns, because you don't know a motherfucker. You want to be able to kiss and touch them up. You want to be able to do all that type of shit. And what's more better than finding out somebody health record? Like, yo, okay, so you don't got this, you don't got that, you don't got that. Okay. I feel like it'd be less cases with HIV, AIDS, herpes, and all that type of shit. Because herpes show up, if you got herpes, that show up on your motherfucking record too. So it is show. Ask them to go get tested for all these motherfucking STDs. what I mean? And I feel like that'll change the motherfucking world. Even though niggas will find a way to manipulate their paperwork, but you gotta be smarter than that. Your paperwork gotta look like your paperwork. You know what I mean? Bring from the loves, you better stop now. She said, real now, we is now, I'm nasty. And as a man, it's nothing better. And I hope my daughter ain't watching. But it's nothing better than eating a woman's vagina. It's nothing tastes better to me than a woman's vagina. Remember that. That's me. Nothing tastes better. But the sad thing is, right? I love to eat my favorite snack. But you can't do that shit with everybody. So, you know. You can't do that shit with everybody. You know? And you moving backwards if you dealing with somebody you ain't tested, and then you putting a condom on as a man and you sleeping with him, but then you put your mouth down there. You fucking stupid. You being dumb. You're being dumb. You're being dumb. It's like it gotta be some type of, you know, you can't go down there. You can't go down there. You can't go down there if you got a condom on and she ain't get tested. The reason why you got a condom on because you don't want to get it pregnant, but you didn't get tested. You don't know what this person got. So for you to put a condom on and then go down there and eat somebody out, that's fucking stupid. You just ate the disease. You want to get in and out of there and protect your shit. You gotta have fun and be, you know, without going wild with it. Niggas is crazy. You know? It's a lot of women that, you know, that give head and then they put the condom on the dude. And I'm like, okay. Well, you do know if that nigga had a disease, you just swallowed it. But it's a lot of women that's not sexually smart. And because women have told me, personally, because, you know, I can't catch no disease because all I did was give him head. I'm like, are you dumb or fucking stupid? Are you dumb or fucking stupid? Fucking stupid or dumb. I know niggas in the bedroom love dumb women too, though. Because they do all that nasty shit. Nigga ain't put his mouth down there. He ain't do nothing. She be slobbering, slurping, slobbing, doing all the nasty shit. Like, yep. Well, if I had something, she got it, but she can't give me nothing. It's fucked up. That's how you gotta be, nigga. You call a selfish lover. If that ain't your girl, you gotta be a selfish lover. You gotta get in, get out, have your fun without infecting yourself. That's why I'm like, if you gotta do all that, I'd rather chill. If I gotta do all of that shit, I'd rather wait for something that's right, that I could trust, that I could go nasty with it. Go Omarion with the watermelon with it, and the verses with it. All right, let's get into the reading, Capricorn. What's the energy, Capricorn? Page of Cups? Okay. Page of Cups? What about the Page of Cups? Queen of Swords? Page of Cups? Queen of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay. Page of Cups. Somebody regret cutting somebody off. Somebody could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, by Scorpio. Somebody regret cutting somebody off. Somebody regret cutting somebody off. Why somebody regret cutting somebody off? Yeah, time moment, breakup. Time moment, Scorpio energy. Knight of Wands, breakup. Breakup, somebody was like a cheater. Four of Wands, somebody was in a relationship, but somebody was a cheater in a relationship. Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Wheel of Fortune, things changing. Changing. What's changing? Stuck. Now somebody's stuck. Things change, fate changed, destiny changed. Now somebody feeling stuck. Eight of Wands. Somebody feeling stuck, but somebody want to move forward. Somebody want to move forward, but it's some type of judgment. Somebody want to move forward, but they feel stuck. It's like somebody feels stuck in time. Why somebody feeling stuck in time? Three of Cups, celebrating. Somebody ain't grow up. Somebody getting older, but they still partying. Somebody older, but they trying to be young. Somebody's supposed to grow up, but they ain't grow up yet. They out celebrating or somebody cutting off a celebration. Something changed. Somebody stopped partying with people. What's going on? Seven of Pentacles. Somebody start looking at their money and stop partying with people. Somebody cut somebody off and somebody looking at their money and started cut off a group of people. Somebody cut off a group of people and they start investing in themselves, building their money up. So somebody stopped partying. Somebody don't go out as much. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles, somebody be working hard. Somebody be working. Somebody be working. Trying to back, yeah, somebody be working. Yeah, somebody working hard. Somebody working hard somebody like a workaholic. Somebody like a workaholic. Yeah. Somebody a workaholic. Could be trying to balance out their finances. Somebody cut off a group of people and now all they do is work. So somebody just focus on work. Why they focus on work? Yeah, the world? What about the world? What about the world? Ace of Pentacles, yeah, somebody focus on work. Somebody gonna be a business owner too. Somebody can have like an internet business. Somebody internet business, yeah. Somebody working on somebody focus on their money, building up an internet business or building up a business. Somebody do something on the internet. So somebody cut off a group of people that don't party, they don't celebrate, they work, and they stacking their money to be like who they trying to be. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Four Cups, Cancer energy, family energy, missed opportunity, missing somebody. What about it? Rejected. Somebody feel rejected. Why somebody feel rejected? A group of people feel rejected. It's a group of people feel rejected. So that group of people that you cut off, they feel rejected. Yeah. These people they bring chaos in your life. You know, these people that want to compete with you on the low. Yeah. This group of people, yeah. Now this group of people missed out opportunity. Yeah, it's a group of people that's talking about how they it's a group of people that collaborated. Something about a relationship. Group, what we talking about? Missed opportunity, teamwork. It's a group of people that collaborated. So you can have a missed opportunity with somebody. What's going on? Seven of Swords, lying, cheater. Somebody influenced somebody to be a cheater. Somebody told somebody to go be a player or go be a hoe. So somebody did something deceptive in a relationship. Yep, strength card, endured 15. And for cheating, somebody endured somebody cheating. Four of Pentacles. Somebody was with somebody selfish. Somebody was a selfish cheater. Yeah, somebody was selfish, cheating. Somebody endured it. 7 and 8 equal 15. Somebody addictions, a Capricorn. 15 and 4, 19. 19, the sun. Somebody could be born on the 19th. Somebody could be a Leo. Page of Pentacles. What about the Page of Pentacles? What about the Page of Pentacles? Public figure. Somebody is studying a public figure. Somebody overwhelmed. They feel trapped watching the public. Somebody comparing themselves. Somebody on somebody's social media comparing themselves to somebody on social media that's like got attention on them. And why they doing that? Ace of Cups. That's a lot of love of being blessed. What about the Ace of Cups? Knight of Cups. It's talking about somebody's love life. What about it? Judgment. Somebody want to call judgment. On somebody's love life. Why judgment on somebody's love life? 8 of Pentacles, working hard. What about working hard? 8 of Cups, somebody doing spare work so that you can have breakups. So somebody watching somebody's love life because they know they've been doing hard spare work so that everybody you deal with, you'll have breakups with. That's what they doing. 4 of Wands. Yeah, this community of people. Yeah, some of y'all got a community of people, that been working hard. To do they could try to call judgment on you. So they did like some type of magic so that you'll have like all these type of breakups. Right? Yeah, that's what they did. Mm-hmm. Now the Sword, and they go them same angry ass people from the beginning of this reading. There they go. But they angry now though. Why they angry? 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, because you juggle it. You juggle it all. It's like none of that shit bothered you. Yeah. Emperor, you still chilling. You still getting money, you still chilling. None of that shit bother you. They couldn't defeat you. So now what? So now what? They couldn't defeat you, so now what? They feel overwhelmed. They trapped in their head. They feel like there's nothing that they could do. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, Scorpio energy. They feel like there's nothing they could do. 7 of Wands, overwhelmed. You could have blocked these people. You could have told these motherfuckers that they was the devil. You could have blocked these motherfuckers. Ever since you blocked these motherfuckers, they trapped in their head. The more you block these people, the more they're obsessed with you. There you go, 7 of Pentacles. Invested. Seven of Pentacles. It's like you stacking your bread up, you blocking these motherfuckers, you staying spiritual, they overwhelmed, they feel trapped, they feel like there's nothing that they could do. Well, I feel like there's nothing that they could do, they feel restricted. Yeah, left out in the cold, that's done. Left out in the cold. Capricorn towards Virgo energy, left out in the cold. All aspects of their life is open to disaster. Why they left out in the cold? It's like poverty. The sun, left out in the cold, the sun. The sun is like two opposite cards. The sun is like happiness, joy, exposure. 5 of Pentacles left. There's somebody getting exposed for having an STD. That's exposure to an STD. 5 of Pentacles is bad health. The sun is exposure to an STD. 19 and 5. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Leo. 5, 19. Exposure. Yep, somebody burdened. Life is a constant battle. There's somebody that somebody got exposure to a disease that they got to carry their whole life. Somebody got exposure to a disease that they got to carry their whole life. Something about the number 10. You could have had this shit 10 years. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Taurus energy, Leo energy. Exposed to the disease, burdened because they're exposed to a disease. Some motherfuckers is burdened because they got exposed to a disease. Burdens because they're exposed to a disease. What is the disease doing to their body? Page of Swords. What about the Page of Swords? The Magician, the Page of Swords. Spying, watching, the Magician, manifesting. Page of Swords, watching, the magician, watching. 6 of Pentacles. Somebody is talking about somebody paying for magic and watching. Somebody paying for magic and watch. Somebody paying for magic. Somebody paying for magic and watching to see if it worked. What about the disease though? 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. What about the 10 of Cups? King of Swords. The truth about a relationship. The devil. The devil. Somebody a marriage. Somebody marriage and the truth about it. The truth about something happening in a relationship or a marriage. The lovers. Yeah, the lovers. Choices. Gemini energy. Somebody can be a Gemini. What about the lovers? Heartbroken. Yeah, somebody cheated. Somebody cheated. Gemini energy. Somebody could be with a Gemini. Somebody cheated in a relationship. Yeah. Somebody Aquarius. Somebody cheated in some type of relationship. And that's where that disease came from. So somebody's in a relationship with somebody, could have kids with them, all of that shit. And somebody had some type of addiction, and they found out that somebody gave them a disease. Tell me how they feeling now. They feel like a fool. Aries energy, they feel like a fool. Look at that. Could be suicidal. They feel like a fool. Why they feel like a fool? Yeah, Page of Wands. Somebody could like have some shit growing out their penis too. If you look at that. You know? Somebody could have like some shit growing out the top of their penis. But somebody feel like a fool. This like a message. That's the message right there that they're getting. And they feel like a fool. Why they feel like a fool? Yeah, this could be a Cancer. This could be a Cancer that feel like a fool. They got some type of message and feel like a fool. It could be a Cancer. Tell me why this Cancer. Yeah, somebody Something that was going to happen in the future. Somebody could have told somebody that something was going to happen in the future. King of Pentacles. Somebody told somebody something was going to happen. Seven is spiritual. Somebody told somebody that something was going to happen to somebody. Somebody told somebody that somebody predicted that something was going to happen to somebody. Somebody predicted that something was going to happen to somebody. Somebody told somebody they was going to catch some shit. They could have said that in a heated argument or just the truth because somebody promiscuous. 9 of Wands. Now, something about the number 9. 9 of Pentacles. 99. Resilient. Independent. What about it? 4 of Pentacles. Somebody holding back their energy. Somebody holding resilient. Hard life. Independent. Number 18 can mean something. 4. Somebody being selfish. And somebody being selfish, been through a lot in life, holding on to their energy. That's how they think. Like they think single, even if they're in a relationship. So what about that? Sagittarius energy, Earth Angel energy, what about it? What's fulfillment? What's fulfillment? Earth Angel, regret. Somebody regret because they feel like they lost an Earth Angel. That's the truth from God. Somebody feel like they lost an angel. That's the truth. What about the truth? 4 of Pentacles. Somebody was holding back the truth. Somebody holding back some information. Somebody could be holding it back. Somebody married. Somebody holding back somebody information. What they holding back about? What they trying to hide? Somebody trying to hide something? What they trying to hide? The King of Cups. What Cancer by Scorpio? What about the King of Cups? Judgment, the King of Cups, somebody called judgment on a relationship, and the King of Cups called judgment on a relationship. What about a relationship? The moon, yeah. What he thought was going to happen in a relationship, what somebody thought was going to happen in a relationship, the moon, and what about the moon? What about the moon? Somebody said something was going to happen. Somebody intuitive. Somebody said something was going to happen. It could be more. Yeah, somebody real intuitive. Queen of Cups, real intuitive. Cancer by Scorpio. 18, the moon. 18 plus 3 equals 21. 21 is the number for the internet, the world. That's somebody real intuitive. What about it? Yep. Cancer energy. Somebody Cancer. Somebody Cancer. Somebody Cancer. Somebody could have cancer. He said cancer like that. 7 of Cups. Couldn't see something. Somebody couldn't see. Or options. Fighting. Options. 12. Competition options. Somebody kept, when it come to dating, somebody kept, could have been like, what, 12 different people? Talking about like in a short amount of time. It kept like this, keep a rotation of people. And keeping people in competition. Yeah, somebody caught the death, got the death joint. Somebody got the bang bang. Then I told you somebody caught the bang bang. Look how many people they were sleeping with. Kept a rotation of people they were sleeping with. Somebody gave somebody the bang bang. Scorpio energy, 13, 31. Somebody be born the 13th, the 31st, the 5th, the 7th. 7 to 5 equal 12. 12 plus 13 equal 25. 25 break down to number 7. Yeah, and this was like, yeah, it's like a spirit. Just like, I feel like this shit was karma. It's karma for somebody. Somebody got a daily disease and it's karma. All right, y'all. That's my time. 1.